Johnny, come away with me, oh Johnny, come away.
Here we go again. Here we are at the Neurum Festival. I didn't think this one through, but I have a question. Are you ready to folk? All right. We have the best of Celtic folk here on the stage. And I was thrilled when I saw on the schedule that I got to introduce these guys. So this is a group called Gone Molly. And my wife uses some really harsh criteria when she judges acts at festivals. She has two rules. Number one, do they have any talent? So that's 50%. So these guys are award-winning artists, so we know about the talent. And the second part is, do they look like they're enjoying themselves on stage? So these guys, again, knock it out of the park. So let's watch these guys have a good time. Oh, and next weekend, if you're in Brisbane, they are part of the Brisbane Festival and the Street Serenade. So to just for COVID, they've got a van that takes them from venue to venue to venue. So they've got a chauffeur ready and they're excited. So make them feel very welcome here. Gone Molly.
Thank you, folks. Thank you, Tony. It's lovely to be back at Neurum. Yay! It's a lovely afternoon. It's a wee bit hot. I'm going to start with the, I'm hoping it's not going to be anytime soon, but these are some instructions for my funeral. Just a little wee bit. And the guitar just got a tiny bit as well. Yeah, thanks. Hi. Lots happened since we were here last. It's good to be back. Sure is. So last time we were here we worked out 2018.
Yeah.
And we wore our cricket whites. It was a great, it was an amazing festival. It was so much fun. And and what?
We got a choir.
Oh, we had a choir. It was so much fun.
We've downgraded since. We got rid of the choir. We're not putting away.
It's getting us.
We did love the choir though. I can see some of the choir. No sad faces. But well, one of the big things for me is, since I was here last, I realised I met the love of my life. But one thing I haven't done is written him a song yet. But this is his favourite, so this is dedicated to you, my darling. Maybe you won't think this is very appropriate, but anyway, it's not a love song. But we think it's funny. I am the innocent barmaid. Lachlan is the customer. Yeah, he's that kind of customer. Let's see how we go. Welcome, stranger, to Irene, and tell me your desire. With the finest ale in England and a seat here by the fire. Hang your coat there by the door and rest your weary feet. You'll feel a good deal better when your belly is replete. You'll feel a good deal better when your belly is replete.
Well, I've just come in from Belgium and I've got a thirst to quench. So come and sit upon my knee, you pretty little wench. I've been to public houses from the border to the coast. I know what tavern girls are like and what they like the most.
He knows what tavern girls are like and what they like the most. Well, thank you, sir, you're very kind. And what is that you say? Your knees are very nice, but I've got work to do today. We've only beer and victuals here and shelter from the cold. Now might I see your money, sir, if I may be so bold?
Show the girl your money, sir, show the girl your gold. Well, bring me ale, dark and pale, and plates of meat and bread. And when I've had my fill, you're on my shoulder up to bed. What's that you say, the rooms are full? Well, that won't bother us. We'll slip out to the stables, cause the horses never fuss. Slip out to the stables, cause the horses never fuss.
Just had a moment. Does it so well. I'm sorry, sir, there seems to be a miscommunication. Serving and dinner is my only occupation. Now tell me, please, what you would like from crockery or glass, or I'll have to call my brother to afflict your sorry articles.
You know you want to.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you really do.
And there's nothing I could say to him to get the message through.
Well, I'll show you how.
I'm busy now.
I'm such a strapping chap.
Go and strap whatever you strap. And please stop talking crap. Oh dear. For the love of my life. I promise I'll write you a love song before the next Neurum Creek, my darling. We've got a new song for you now. All right. I hope you'll indulge us a little political moment here.
Change the zouk. I'll change from guitar to zouki.
Oh, Zouk. We just need the Zouk on.
He's go.
Ziggy. A number of years ago, I was having a little reflection on some of my feelings around the war in the Middle East, and many, many times that it seems that the East and West have come together in a way that we wouldn't prefer. So, I wanted to share a song with you It's a bit cranky, but I hope you'll be okay with that. And I hope you will join with us in just feeling that for a moment. Feeling some of the crossness about that, just for a moment. This one's called Crusade. We're very good at repeating history, aren't we? Thank you very much. Do you want a little sing together after that? Thank you for sharing that with us. One of the first songs we recorded on our album, and
which
one
is available at the shop.
And also from the side afterwards if you want to see us directly.
Is the Bitter Men. We love singing this because we love singing with you. I'm sure many people here have sung it with us before, so but just in case you haven't, the words are, "Oh, don't you roam away through the cold."
You can imagine it being cold, right?
Not super appropriate, but anyway, let's go to England for a minute and maybe we'll cool down. And it's just a wee song about a little warning. And do we need any instructions for this one? No, we don't. No,
You'll pick it up.
Sing with us. You'll pick it up.
outside, the bitter men will ride tonight through the forests, hills and dales. Sweeping frost will carve their trails, branches wither as they pass. Bitterness is white and fast. Oh, don't you roll away through the cold. Oh, don't you roll away through the cold. Children heed the tale I tell, will bind you with their bitter spell. Those bitter men have bitter eyes, will find you if you roll outside. Oh, don't you roll away through the cold. Oh, don't you roll away through the cold. When springtime warms the winter ground, mother's hands will beat the sound, the breathing of the earthland, the costume of those bitter men. Your turn. Oh, don't you roll away through the cold. You don't need us. Ready? Yours. Oh, don't you roll away through the cold. Beautiful. Let's give it up a notch. Don't you roll. That's it. Away through the cold. Oh, don't you roll. Ready? Away through the cold. Bitter, don't you ride tonight. Away, don't you roll outside. Bitter, don't you ride tonight. Away, don't you roll outside. Beautiful. Oh, don't you roll away, don't you roll, no. Bitter men, don't you ride tonight. Away, don't you roll outside. Gorgeous. You guys are amazing. That was absolutely beautiful. Have you met the most amazing and beautiful Rebecca Wright over here? And have you met the very handsome and something else? What's another word to describe Lachlan? Let's familiar. The very familiar Lachlan Baldwin over here. They're both very naughty.
which is why they like this next song. If you haven't heard about her, Molly Cutpurse was a very, very naughty lady in the 16th and 17th centuries. She did lots of naughty stuff that we won't mention here. But, yes, woohoo. Just before she died, she wrote about herself, and she said, this is why I wrote the song actually, she said, when I am dead, I would like to be buried breech upwards so that I am as preposterous in death as I was in life. Love that image. And when we can travel again, I'm going to her grave. I could see so many women and girls just going, yeah. I mentioned the gorgeous Rebecca Wright before, without which God Molly just never would have happened. My beautiful friend. Would you like to sing us a song?
I would love to. This is a song that Sal wrote. Sal wrote all of these amazing songs. Give her a big hand. It's so nice. She wrote this song and invited me to sing it, and it's about the cycles of life and rebirth and karma, all those kind of things. And it's called Reap What I Sow. Softly I'll tread my time on this earth, for every footstep has weight and worth. Every word and deed that I've done is mirrored to another one. Every sound and secret I've heard, from the cry in the night to the flight of a bird, I will sing my song steady, aim my arrow free, for the flight of my feather will return again to me.
In the vein of Molly Cutpurse, I think this is another one we haven't played at Neurum Creek for you yet, and we haven't recorded yet. Back in the day, the good old days, you remember those? No, a little bit longer. I read some material to suggest that about 70% of women needed to engage in the oldest profession in the world just to get by. So that's a pretty significant figure in my mind. You know, 70% when I think about that. That's quite intense. And the reason for that was just economic, right? You weren't allowed to work, you know. There weren't a lot of choices available to you. So, at the same time, women's boxing became really, really popular. And I know, right? So you would fight in the streets, bare-knuckled, with your top down, which I figured out is to protect the dress. It's not because boobs were a nothing thing, right? Back then, you'd see boobs all the time. Sorry, kids. Anyway, moving on. But, so you do that, but they also had theatres full of people going and betting on women fighting. Really skilled boxers, swords, women, amazing stuff. Completely, I never knew about that until I went and searched it up on the internet. But why didn't I know? Is my question. Anyway, there was a lady called Mary Frith. No, that's Molly Cutpurse. I've just done the upside down. Elizabeth Stokes, and she was one of the most successful of these women, and she was very inspiring. And I thought about being Elizabeth Stokes, and I wondered why did she start fighting? What was the reason? And then I put the two and two together, and I wrote this song. So this is called Lady Bare Knuckles.
Full house down at fixed tonight, they're hanging off the beams, placing bets and fixing fights for grog and nicotine. For rum riders and angels in my hands, when I take the ring, well, I'm a match for any man. I'll see you down in merry hell, just ask for Marianne. The devil won't deny me, 'cause he's a fighting man. Hear them howl, hear them shout, as I land another score. I'm a bare-knuckle fighter. It's either this or working as a whore. Guinea droppers circling their hungry carousels, hustling for position till it's time to ring the bell. The floorboards greet me with a smile and wish me well and good. It's no surprise 'cause half my teeth are buried in wood. I'll see you down in merry hell, just as for Marianne. The devil won't deny me, 'cause he's a fighting man. Hear them howl, hear them shout, as I land another score. I'm a bare-knuckle fighter. It's either this or working as a I crave the smell of smoke and sweat, the clamour of the crowd. I won't give you lessons in the choices women lack, but I'd rather use my fist than spend my days upon my back. I'll see you down in merry hell, the devil won't deny me. Ooh, I'll see you down in merry hell. Shout as I land another score. I'm a bare-knuckle fighter. It's either this. I'll see you down in merry hell, just as for Marianne. The devil won't deny me, 'cause he's a fighting man. Hear them howl, hear them shout, as I land another score. I'm a bare-knuckle fighter. It's either this or working as
unbothered. Whew. Got a couple of minutes, so I'm going to do it really fast. Anybody need to know what they need to do in the black-hearted booze-bolting gypsies? All right, at one point, we're all going to yell, "Hello, Governor." You'll know when. Welcome, Lachlan Baldwin.
My turn. Well, it was Saturday night in the dirty part of town, and out in the streets we were roaming. To every gent, won't you lend us half a crown? The coldest west winds they are blowing. Come lend us a penny, come lend us a pound, and then we'll away without plunder. A tavern to find, with the cheapest booze around, and we'll roll through the streets like thunder. Here's to the brew and our handsome drinking crew. Here's to the beer and the whiskey. Here's to the wine, makes our sweethearts look so fine. We're the black-hearted booze-bolting gypsies. Well, tonight's our lucky night, there's a new moon on the rise, and the swells are out, their pockets overflowing. We'll hand them out a plenty if we'll only improvise. We'll have a lot without them even knowing. As we hustled for a spree, a young fella took offence. Off went the cry, this beggar's trying to steal me. Chased by the blue in every way we were dispensed. Well, I had to find a tavern to conceal me. Here's to the brew and our handsome drinking crew. Here's to the beer and the whiskey. Here's to the wine, makes our sweethearts look so fine. We're the black-hearted booze-bolting gypsies. To the wind, blustering tide, and I looked down to see my blackjack empty. I cursed the devil's luck, there was none to me, and quite had spent the last some kindly fella lent me. And then the door swung wide, and in the west wind blew, driving all me comrades to the table. Loaded with new coin, they gave me my equal due. And now I'm drinking all the stuff that I am able. Here's to the brew and our handsome drinking crew. Here's to the beer and the whiskey. Here's to the wine, makes our sweethearts look so fine. We're the black-hearted booze-bolting gypsies. Here's to the brew and our handsome drinking crew. Here's to the beer and the whiskey. Here's to the wine, makes our sweethearts look so fine. We're the black-hearted booze-bolting gypsies. Oh, we're the black-hearted booze-bolting gypsies. We're the black-hearted booze-bolting, bad-tempered, quite revolting, rabble-rousing, whiskey-dousing gypsies.
Thank you very much.
All right, better hurry up. Beck, over
Yes.
to you. One more
Well,
song.
we've got time for one more song. I'd like to say a big, big thank you to Neurum Creek Festival for having us here, especially to the wonderful Ange for having the faith powering through. Yay, we're here. I think it's such a blessing to be here this weekend. And I know that it mustn't have been easy navigating everything in the lead up. So we are so happy to be here, to have had the opportunity to play for you this afternoon, because as you can imagine, we haven't played very much in the last 18 months. And so it's been great. And you have been the most wonderful audience. Thank you so much for coming and listening to us. Yeah, give yourself a I can tell you it's not much fun without you. We've been doing it. Well, it is actually fun without you, but it's even more fun with you here.
We just eat cupcakes and giggle, don't we?
Yeah. We've spent the last... Well, we actually didn't play very much at all last year, but this year we have had the opportunity to gather at Sal's place, just the three of us, drinking cups of tea, catching up on all the music.
Socially distanced, of course.
Of course, of course. And you can, of course, get some of our music if you would like up at the back at the lovely store where the wonderful Rian and Lindsay are at the moment. You can go and get our album. Otherwise, you can come and see us directly. We're going to be over at the Shade there. And I even have one of those tappy things, a square. I think it works. I don't know. It worked at the campsite. So. No? No. No good. Yes, so come and say good day and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Oh, almost. Tuning in this heat. Sorry, we there? Are we there?
Little wee moment.
Are we there yet?
Really?
Thank
Are we
you.
there? Are we there? Can I just give you all a big virtual Neurum Creek cuddle? What an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, Don and Ange, for having us back again. Thank you, all of you, for coming and singing with us and indulging us. And yes, we have to do our last song. Sing with us, please.
It's a little bit horrible. It is horrible. We tune because we
The
can.
strings just went.
The heat, yes, it is the heat. Whew. Yes, I decided to wear the big skirt again. I should have learned from last time. Sitting up here, I thought, oh, I remember this feeling of wearing a big skirt on the Neurum Creek stage. I think I would have learned. It's the theatrics, you see. Hello. This is my wee boy Hamish. He was just a baby the last time we were here. He's still a little bit wee, but much bigger than he was. Okay, that sounds better, Sal.
Yep.
Sing along with us.
Please sing with us.
Enjoy the weekend.
Thank you so much, everyone.
To a southern shore, 7 years or more,
We are going away.
for a petty crime, serve a life of time.
We are going away.
Judge and jury say, don't deserve to stay.
We are going away.
It's the pillory or the rolling sea.
We are going away.
Farewell cobblestones, rats and bags of bones.
We are going away.
Goodbye, Mother Gin, stink and suffering.
We are going away.
Break the workhouse gate to be human freight.
We are going away.
We won't shed a tear for old England dear.
We are going away.
and Nashi and Robbie, all the work. Thank you.
Here we go. How good was that? One of my favorite sayings is happiness isn't good enough. I demand euphoria. And I've got euphoria now. Let's hear it for Don Molly. Now you may have noticed a few rogue-looking characters and pirates around. There's a sing-along sea shanty session shortly up at the Big Blue Shed. So for anybody who's come for that, that's going to be appearing